In most cases on Action Network, the targeting provided on our emailer and reporting tools will let you reach and pull lists of all the activists that you need to. Sometimes, though, you might need different targeting options which let you combine the and or fields a little bit differently. That's what the Query Builder is for. So let's go ahead and create a query. We'll go to the Start Organizing menu and click Queries. Select which individual account or group that you want to create the query for. Then you'll be brought to this list, which shows you any queries that you already have. To make a new query, we'll click the blue Add New Query button. To start, we'll name our query. Here, you'll want the name of the query to clearly indicate what is in the query and when it was made. We recommend having a system for naming queries, especially if you're going to end up having more than one. Here is where you create your query. Use this drop-down menu to choose a filter. These filters are the same options that you have on our regular targeting on emails and reports. For today's query, let's say we want to make a query for people who live in Alabama or Arkansas and who have signed a petition or are donors. So for our first filter, we'll select State. Then Include, and we'll select Arkansas and Alabama. Within this filter here is an OR operation. So with this, you'll see the operation is targeting people who live in either Alabama or Arkansas. Now we'll add a new group. Click this blue button on the right, and we'll change this logical operation to OR. Now, in order to include people who have signed our petition, we'll go to Actions and select our petition. Next, we'll add a rule by clicking the blue Add a Rule button. Then we'll select Donor. Now we've got our query set up and we can follow the query logic. So we're targeting people who live in Arkansas or Alabama and that either signed our petition or are donors. To save, we'll click Save Query. This will keep our query for future use, so we don't have to create it every time we want to target a specific subset of our list. You can also come back to the query list and edit the parameters later by clicking the Screen Edit button, or deleting the query altogether by clicking the red Delete button. When you want to use this query for reports or targeting, just select this query from the drop-down menu, and people will be targeted according to these parameters. If you have any further questions about creating or using queries, or using any other tools on Action Network, please visit help.actionnetwork.org.